Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read for today. So welcome on board if you're a new subscriber especially. Thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for your beautiful messages. And it's the start of another week. We're heading into March now, so heading into Pisces season now. Oh, I am using the Gilded Tarot here by Chiramarchetti. So having a bit of a change. This poor deck's getting a little old though. It's getting a bit frilly around the edges. A bit like me really. Okay. What do we have? We have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is a card that talks of reaching the end of a cycle. Now for some people this can be about betrayal, hurt, because obviously the knives are heading for his back here. For others of you, this is about your thinking, your overthinking, and it sort of is suggesting that you're getting towards the end of a period of overthinking something. So sometimes it can be because you've held memories back, you've held the past back, and now you it's got to a point where you can't do this any longer. The universe is trying to move you forward here. There's a wish card behind it, which is really nice because that sort of tells me that what you've wanted, what you've worked on, what you've progressed towards is now making your wish list come true. So you're bringing in something new here. Could be an air sign. That actually came up in the What's Cracking reading, that an air sign was coming in. So that's quite interesting. Could be a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius, or could be a person who's learned to calm their feelings a little bit. They're a little bit more open. They've certainly sort of a very logical person, may have a very wicked sense of humour here too. But this person is on their way back here. Yeah, the universe has turned it round now, so they're on their way back. And it's really funny because in the What's Cracking reading, it was like somebody's coming back to maybe just for you to understand whether you've learnt the lessons that you needed to learn or not. So I think that's quite interesting. Okay, so the first card out we have is the Seven of Cups, and this too came out in the What's Cracking reading. So it's always very interesting how using a different deck, they still will send me the same cards. This is about confusion, illusion, delusion. It's about having too many choices sometimes and not being able to understand which way to go. It's also about being offered a cup that you don't know what's in it. And I feel like that's the feeling I get from this card this morning, because I feel like somebody's coming in to offer you a cup of love. But is it love? And you're being asked to understand the lessons you've learned to see through this, to recognise whether it is or not. Sort of really nice, really. Okay, we have the Chariot. This too came up in the What's Cracking reading. So this is about the universe moving you forward now to work on those things you've learned. We do have someone coming in here to make a stable offer. Now, for some of you, this is around work, study. It's an enormous pentacle, so it's something worthwhile here, something that will really rock your boat. It's very slow moving, so you may not see results from this straight away, or it may have been a long time coming. Okay, Three of Cups coming out here. Now, the Three of Cups talks of celebration, of enjoying time with family and friends, of celebrating something here. Sometimes it can talk about third-party relationships or third-party interference in a relationship. And when I say third-party, I don't always mean a person. I mean a third entity, whatever it would be. But here it feels like celebration, so we'll keep going. Four of Pentacles coming in here. So for a lot of you, this is about work. This is about finally having an opportunity to put your skills into action. The other thing the Four of Pentacles can do is talk of not letting go of things. So maybe some of you haven't really digested some of the lessons you've been taught here, and you're still having trouble letting go of the past, letting go of fears. And here he is. So the King of Swords is here in all his glory. Can represent Libra, Gemini or Aquarius, but I feel more strongly this is a person that you have had some sort of dealings with. Could be somebody you know. They've not been very good at expressing emotion. He's got his sword down here. He's not very open. He can be quite cold. He has a wicked sense of humour. He's a great person, but he's quite logical and he thinks things through rather than feels them. So if he doesn't say it, you're not going to hear it and you're not going to feel it in what he does, because he can be quite cold. Okay, Ten of Wands. We're getting a lot of repeat cards. So the Ten of Wands talks about putting your burdens down and moving forward. Oh, it was the Ten of Swords we had in the other reading. But it's still about being able to release things that no longer serve you here. You no longer need to carry this stuff around. So I think for some of you, this person's coming in and you're going to realise it's not what you thought it was, because I feel like the cup you're being offered here is the same cup you've got before. It wouldn't surprise me if the Four of Cups doesn't come out here, really, because somehow or another this person's coming back the same, even though they may have said they've changed. Five of Swords coming out here. So there may be some sort of situation where you just cut things out here. The Five of Swords talks of having an empty victory. You've got all these swords but nobody to celebrate with. So it's sort of like you may have to make a decision to cut someone out of your life because they don't bring you any value. Yeah. So we have the Three of Swords here. So this can be about having to let go of something that you've hung on to for a really long time. Oh, I feel a sense of real sadness here. So we'll talk about that a little bit more when I've got the last. And there's the Four of Swords. So about taking time out now to sort of understand your pain. And it's quite interesting because I always look at the Four of Swords and I think it's the Three of Swords over your heart with the extra sword for a brand new start. So something new is coming in here. Now, we had the Ten of Swords up the front here with the Wish card. Okay. The universe is, the Wheel of Fortune's here, so the universe is turning something back in your favour here. There's somebody coming in to offer you love. Now, you may have known this person before. It could be a brand new person, but they're coming in to offer you something. It looks stable. There's certainly celebration here, so it could be something very serious here. The thing is, I think that the universe is offering you something that you have to now work out. Is it what you want? Is this the love you've been waiting for? Because you've hung on to this person for so long, or hung on to the idea of love for so long, and now you're trying to work out how to apply this to this person coming in. Now, this person came up in both readings, so this is a bit of a continuation of the What's Cracking reading here, because it does talk about letting something go. It does talk about some sort of heartbreak here, but it also talks about taking time out again to nurse your wounds, is what they're saying. So there is an expectation that this may not be the right person for you. But because you're so idealizing love in this Seven of Cups, maybe you're seeing this cup as being love, but maybe it's not love. Maybe it's something else. The King of Swords does not look to me like he's a person who's sharing his emotions with you. He looks extremely closed off. And he looks to me, if it's someone you knew before or someone you've known for a while, he looks to me like he's not changing here. He's standing his ground. His sword is firm in the ground. So it's like the universe is saying here. Now, when I look at this Three of Cups and this Ten of Wands, I'm thinking this situation is going to allow you to let go of the past here properly. So it's like you're releasing something here. Now, it could be this person, if you've been dealing with this person for a while, that you're going to release them and move forward. But moreover, I think this is about you releasing those issues and problems that you've been working on from your past, that you haven't had a chance to really see the good work you've done. So it's like you're going to be able to recognize things coming up here. Now, it will make you sad. You will go through some grief. But I don't believe it's over this person. I believe it's over your realization of love and what love is, and letting go of all these things that have held you back. It's like it's a lesson in itself here. So it might be very exciting to have someone back in your life, or have somebody that you can be around. But you need to watch now for all the things you've learned around red flags, and whether this person's right for you, and are they offering this true love, this thing you've always wanted? Are you being offered something here that is merely an illusion? And it may have been what you've done before. You may have accepted the illusion because they've been able to. They're very good thinkers. They think really. They're charming. They can manipulate you into believing something that's not true. So I'm wondering if this person is coming in now to try and coerce you, very covertly perhaps, into believing that they are the person for you by offering this wonderful, wonderful gift. And it's like you're celebrating here and you see it as being something stable, but then somehow or another you're going to use the lessons you've had and you're going to see it for what it truly is. Now, it could be that this person is good too, because I can see that too, and it could be what they're offering is real, and it could be that you don't trust that offer. Whatever it is here, you're going to take time out again to digest it, to see if it's what you want. Okay, I do have the card of transmission here, which is the card of, aren't they beautiful cards? I love these cards. Transmission, it's number 7. It sounds pretty cool. And again, I'll only read the blessing. And it says, you will have someone to travel with on the journey you're undertaking. There will be friendship, laughter, and the sharing of the experience. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. So this person could be right for you, but the universe is saying you need to work out, are they the right person? Are they now opening up for you? Because you really need to see this guy's sword upright, not in the ground. Because there, he's standing his ground, he's not talking. He's not sharing, he's not loving. But you need to work all this out now from your lessons. Thanks, everyone.